Hi, you guys. How are you doing? Hi, you guys. Thank you for joining my live. We already have a lot of questions, so I just went ahead and made sure that I pinned the note that we're not taking any more questions. We have more than enough. In fact, I don't know if I'm going to get to them all, but I'll really, really try. So I'm just going to dive right in because there's a number of them. I'm going to start out with Bad Boy Rob because I remember last live, he came in at the end and he was like, "Oh, can I get, can you read on me?" And I was like, "Oh man, I'm sorry, I can't," because I was already committed to them, almost finished. So I said to come back, my next live, and sure enough, he put down in the community tab, right where it should be, right where I asked, and um, so that's my kitty cat having a big old sneeze, my house panther. So I'm going to start out with Bad Boy Rob. I hope you guys are all doing really well. Okay. And I'm going to paste his question in. And I'm just going to highlight it here. You know what? I like the different type of highlight. This is too minimal. Let me just go here and change something. There, that's better. Okay. Go back to comments. There we are. And I just need to bounce over to my live stream. There we go. With YouTube. Boing, 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 all this bouncing. Okay. Now we're all set. So again, I want to thank everyone who's left questions. Again, the questions are closed. I want to thank my mods who are here. Thank you, Ron. Thank you. I'm glad to see Priscilla Zacchius here and Jimmy Dream. Let's see. Mama Bear. Hello, Sherry H. And I don't know if Sharon Sype is here yet or not. She usually pops in. Miss Erica, hello. So glad you could join us. I was doing some work in my subscriber area where I saw some trolls have gotten in. So trying to fix some things, streamline it a bit more. And also I've been, as I can, adding always allow for certain folks that I'm familiar with to have their comments approved. I'm thinking maybe this might help them from also not getting bumped with their subscription. Hey, love. Hey, Bad Boy Rob. So was there something in particular? Hello, Jessica. It's nice to see you. Hello, Aries Rainbow Child. Was there something in particular in that you were just wanting to know about with regard to the future? Or is it just general that you want to just see what's going to come up? Bad Boy Rob, and I'll be reading on your question. Again, I want to thank everyone who's shown up and who is joining. Hi, Liz Reeves. Nice to see you here. And again, Jessica. Just waiting to see if Bad Boy Rob has something specific he wants me to look at. If not, I'll just look general and see what the spirit guides want to bring up. All right. All right, Rob. Let's just see what spirit wants to. A lot of times it's really good if we do that too, sometimes just to allow spirit to address something we may not be aware of. I do that with myself every day. I read the cards pretty much every day. You can hear my kitty cat pestering someone. So I'm going to push this back a little bit so I have a little bit of space to throw some cards. So I'm going to focus in on Bad Boy Rob. Kitty, yeah, my box didn't make it to the trash. She's like, what's this on the floor? I've gotten some new skin products, you guys, and they're really good. And usually I practice my throw at the wastebasket. I'm really good. Look out, Stephen Curry, you got nothing on me. Go Warriors. Anyway. Woo, meow. Well, if you're going to meow this much, come up on camera so everybody can see you. Meow, meow. She is 15 pounds of kitty. Oh, I'll have to get another camera. Hi, Tyler. Okay. So I appreciate your patience, bad boy Rob. I like to kind of greet and just kind of get the vibe going, you know? So let's see how things go, you guys. I'm really wishing now I had thought prior to putting on my makeup of making myself another cup of coffee. I don't usually drink another cup of coffee. Like I nurse one cup of coffee all day. I'm so busy. But I'm thinking now, you know, I enjoy my coffee on a Sunday. I like to break the ice with you guys while I'm, you know, relaxing. And relaxing helps me to just kind of dial in to the vibe. I know that sounds so foo-foo, but who cares? I'm glad you're here. Thank you for acknowledging that. So I know. Thanks, Rob. Hi, Mesa Trees. Ooh, Nasty Women's in the house. Hello, my darlings. I will be on their channel. Is it Tuesday? Tuesday this week. Coming. I'm really chuffed. They are some of my favorite ladies to spend time with. You'll have to forgive me. I'm right by the front door. We have family coming in from work. So, you know, I know you guys understand. Oh, I want that coffee now. I'm hoping that my husband's like, I don't know how to use the coffee maker. I'm like, come on, man. Oh, good. Hey, my youngest has just come in. She said she's going to make me some more coffee. Thank you, Mick. I've got my cup over here. All right, so you want to just stick your head in here, just around, here's the camera, and just say hi real quick. Just wait.
I look like crap.
Nobody cares. Say hi. This is my Mickey.
I look terrible.
You do not. She's my baby.
Oh, crap. I almost dropped it.
Oh,
sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. So that's my youngest. I will be bringing her on in another live, another show.
Yeah.
Yes. So she's working on making me some music that I have. I have to transfer it and add it to a little bit of my intro. So there's a lot been going on at mi casa. Hello, Mary Lloyd. Yeah, she is cute. Thank you, Miss Erica. Hi, Geeky Heart. I'm just so pleased that you guys are coming in. All right, bad boy Rob. So let me just dial in. I'm feeling more relaxed. That's definitely helpful. I tell you guys, I had to close my skylights. I live, it's really become like San Francisco South. My husband was just saying that the traffic in our little seaside town that was once very quiet is now become like, it could all come out here. It's so noisy. I can't open my skylights. I'm so sorry.
It's taking me like 30 minutes to drive.
Yeah, my husband was saying that my youngest here was probably going to come home very angry and bear-like. We're bears in this house because our traffic, we're on just the part of Highway 1 that in Northern California that is not really wide. And it's a little town, but it's overgrown, and I can't wait to move out. It's a shame, though. It's a cute town, but it's so noisy. It's totally changed.
Yeah, there's a lot of Republicans.
Yeah, and we get more conservatives in here. We're going to get out. Go to our hippie little recluse that we make as a family. I just want to be where I can hear the birds again, you guys. Although you could hear them. The other day we had a really good moment of quiet. I was doing some readings on John Benet Ramsey, was it? And I had the sound of red-tailed hawks calling out overhead. And then the other day when I was working on Lane Staley's video, I had crows. And I really am partial to crows. I know a lot of people are kind of scared of them because they're kind of messengers of the dead, so on and so forth. But I'm a medium, so that's kind of my comfort zone. Oh, thank you, Mary Lloyd. You are such a great supporter. And let me tell you, I really appreciate that. It really means a lot. Thank you for making a donation.
Bear just took her grass and threw it up in the air.
Bear,
Be careful, Yumi.
our bear kitty. I tell y'all, I really want you guys to be able to see her again. I want to bring my family in, Sue. The ones that want, we have other family like, don't even put that camera on me.
I'll do it.
Yeah, Mickey will do it, and my mom said she'd do it. So I'm really stoked. I want you guys to meet my mama, Sita, my Latvian queen. She is my Latvian queen, my Latvian gypsy queen. All right, bad boy Rob, bad boy Rob, bad boy Rob. Sorry, I know it's annoying, but you guys know it's my anchoring point. Turn the camera on. I cannot speak. Yeah, bear. Everyone's, this family really, and it's funny. Every time when I go to a deck of cards, and I don't really pay attention sometimes, and then I see bears everywhere, and I'm like, and black cats, and usually I'm represented as the Queen of Pentacles because I'm an Earth sign, but now I'm getting more the Queen of Wands coming up, and I keep seeing this black cat, black cat, black cat. It happened to me in Jay's reading for me the other day on Jay's site. Jay is her 213, I believe, right, Ron? Hello, Beverly S. So good to see you, my love. Oh, and Sharon Sype, you're right here. I love you folks. You guys have good energy. It really does. It's like there's sometimes I got to be honest with you guys because I'm lazy, and on a Sunday I'm kind of thinking, I'm still dealing with a lot of health stuff, but whatever. I don't want to go into that, but it makes me lethargic sometimes. So I was like, oh man, should I say I need to have a little rest? And then it's like there's the other voice, and he goes, no, you know that once you get in there, you love just to chit chat, and I always feel better after I do it. So it's like I kind of have to get the curmudgeon old lady out of me to loosen up a little bit sometimes. Anyway, I appreciate you guys tolerating me. The first deck that I'm using, and I'm not sure, I don't know about you other readers, but I can physically feel when I know I'm missing parts of a deck. And this one feels like a few, and this, forgive me the pun, but a few cards, short of the complete deck. But it's okay. I'm gonna use these anyway. I really like this deck. It is Common Threads, Oracle, and do you want me to set that down, love? Oh, thanks.
I got an apple strudel.
Oh, she got me an apple strudel, you guys. I love that. I got a terrible sweet tooth for things like.
Do you want it right now? Or you want
No, I'm reading, and I'll have like food all over my face. I don't think they want to see that. I don't think anyone wants to see that. But you never know. So anyway, okay, Rob. I'm like it. All right. I'm going to draw like 4 cards. Change. All right. Ooh, okay, now you'll have to yes, you heard my meow meow in the background.
very noisy.
She wanted to get up here, but she's really big and she likes to lay right where I need to lay my cards down, you guys. So I don't know. We'll have to figure it out one day. Bad Boy Rob, using this deck, and again, it's called the Common Threads Oracle. Etsy is where I get most of my decks, okay? Because I like the funky, cool decks that people are making. And what I get for you, and I read in pairs, Rob, I don't know if you know, but kind of my natural, informal way. What I'm getting for you is speaking truth, okay? Speaking your truth. Okay, again, forgive my nails. I have not gotten to them yet. I have been working my little, booty off here with some really cool videos lately. and I'll get to them. And the Lovers. So I think it's important for us to see the cards together, because I like you to use your intuition as I'm using mine on this. There's kind of a group circuit we form. Excuse me. I just took my antihistamine, so all right. So I think where relationships are concerned, please speak your truth. You need to be honest. You need to be able to be honest with people, no matter what the bond is, whether it's somebody that you're collaborating with on some level, or a lover, um, or any kind of alliance that you have. Again, the bond thing. There needs to be truth. There needs to be honesty. So just if you don't have anything that you're sure about, that I promise you, just put it a little bit off to your mental shelf for now, because sometimes what you'll find is then later, oh, thank you, Arlene. I love you. I'm so glad you're here. And to all of you. So it's really important for you, Rob, to be able to speak your truth in a relationship, no matter if it's just a close friendship, romantic, otherwise, or even professional. You need to be able to feel like you can be honest. And then we get change. Sorry, you guys, I'm going to grab a sip of my coffee and hope it doesn't scald my taste buds like it did the other day. I hate doing that.
Careful, it's hot.
Yeah, it is. So that's my oldest one going to work. And our house in the middle of the street. All right. So here we have this card, doggone it, never getting that right. With the card of change, you see the bird. Okay. No. This is the card of change. There we go. Sorry about the glare. Ooh, ooh, ooh. But change. And I think this card for me, look, the bird is kind of left the nest. And we look at, yeah, okay, Rob, this is clicking now. Took me a minute, but you know, you guys, hot minute for me to dial in. A lot of distraction. This is about anyone cramping your ability to express yourself. This card here, I'm sorry, echoes this message, because it's saying, you know, change needs to happen where you can express yourself freely, not where you're censored from saying or sharing what you hear or what you're seeing and being able to say something about it. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but I feel like you really need to have somebody strong enough that can take the truth in any of your relationships. You need to be able to express that. And if somebody can't allow you to be yourself, okay, and they want you to censor this part of yourself, or they, you know, I feel like there's something picky-uni maybe going on with some people, making you maybe feel like, do I need to change? Are there certain things I need to change about myself to make this person happy? And I would say the only change would be is if someone's denying you that sense of speaking your truth, that's what you need to change. And the bird, you know, leaving the nest is symbolizing independence, and speaking your own independent truth is super importante. Okay. That true. Yes. Because you know how some people, they don't always mean to do it. And often it is a unconscious or semi-conscious, passive aggressive, unfortunate trait that they've picked up. And they get real uncomfortable when you bring up some real issues that are bothering you. Or this is purely as an example from my own life. And you're not even being heavy about it or anything, but you just want to say something about it and, you know, have a little like rep, you know, about it. And somebody's like, ooh, I'm just too delicate to hear it. Ooh, I can't, you know, or they make you feel like you're wrong for bringing it up, or they just make you feel like you're not good enough in some way. You got to be you. And you have to be able to feel like you can independently express yourself without somebody making you feel like you can't do that. And this really speaks to close relationships. And I get it in that sense, because often when we're dating someone or it's a new friend and we really are, uh, you know, drawn to them, and we want them to like us, and we might sometimes sacrifice a bit too much of our own truth and our own experience, because we want to appeal to someone that may not have had that experience and wisdom yet. So I'm getting that little vibe, so I'm going to give you that. I'm going to draw, I can't resist, a few more cards. Gratitude, art, and especially Rob, I don't know if you do something really artistic, whether it's music or painting or like even murals work, or I don't know. Doesn't matter, sketching, drawing. There's so many ways to be creative, but where creative work, you need to be able to particularly express yourself and be able to be yourself and feel relaxed, because the writing that is on this potted plant, it's really, I like this card a lot. Um, eh, eh. Anyways, it says time, life, cake, health, you, rest, air, pets, kisses, art, home, love, family, water, hugs, coffee. So it's like also like self-care. And making sure you're surrounding yourself with people that support that, and not people that make you feel like you need to change so much of yourself. You draw flies. Theodore, I'm so happy to see you here. Resilience. Don't give up. You're a strong man. And again, speak your truth. The moose, oh my God, you don't mess with moose. They will kick your booty hole, literally with those antlers. So I think it wants you to be a little bit more fierce with what you know is right, especially when you know in your heart that something's wrong, that you need to be able to express yourself artistically, creatively, in the way that you don't feel like someone's censoring you. I hope that makes some kind of sense when it has some validity for you. Next time, if there's something that you want more focused, love life, work, fun, whatever, let me know. Okay, it was really fun to read for you. I really hope and if it doesn't make sense right now, give me about a week and let me know, and get back to me like the next live and say, that's weird. I didn't think, or I think I know what happened, or whatever. It makes sense. You sculpt, Theodore. Love life is messed up. Well, let's have a look at that. Okay, real quick, because I can't have that. Let's have a message about the love life with the tarot and any means of a question, in order to get the best results to satisfy kind of the itch, of what's maybe a bother to you or making you feel a little down. We all get that. It's good to focus, and by focus, I don't mean like it has to be like super, super, super detailed, but focus will generally help to give you a more satisfying reading. That's all right, Arlene. It's a Sunday. If we go on I'll be on Tuesday night with Nasty Women, and I will put a notice up here for y'all. Probably tonight. Okay, in the thing. The links to a blank white page. That's strange. Well, I'm done taking questions right now. Anyway, I don't know if that was the link, but maybe JLo's giving me a different link. Okay. I have dry mouth. And I think that's because I just sipped. Oh, took my antihistamine. It always does that to me. I'm glad I babysit that. It's really good, but it's hot. Okay. I'm just going to kind of clear this reading. Oh, no, that's right. Sorry, you guys. You know, readers really, we are all over the place many times. I know some people think that we should just have our crap all together, but let me tell you, you've got so much running through your brain. You're kind of like the nutty professor. It has that effect. I think Linda says a lot of things best with that. It's like, look, guys. It's like, oh, she does it too. Then I don't feel like I'm, a bad reader. Okay. And I think she just had a birthday, fellow Virgo. Really? What the heck? All right, you guys. But you know what? I'm not taking any more questions anyway. So, but what I do is I will post a picture, a link. Let me just go back and I'll grab it, you guys. Okay, I need to go this way. All right. And I need to go. Giddy up, a boing, boing. Okay, here's the share. Share this with your audience. Yes, I would like to do that. Fudge. All right, is this open? Sorry, guys. All right. Copy. All right, I'm going to drop it. Drop it like it's hot. I'm going to drop it like it's hot, you guys. This would be where you would leave a question. I had to put a different page. And let me just, yeah, I'm getting to the next one. Don't worry. I'm multitasking, you guys. Here we go. Where was my post? It's just catching up. Sorry, guys. I'm looking for the link I just dropped to show up. Okay, you turkey baster. What the heck? All right. I'm going to put it here. All right, and I'm going to, come on. Let me pin it. Let me pin it. I'm arguing with this. Okay, now I've pinned. I like that vision, Theodore, of Donald Trump in handcuffs. Okay, can you guys see the link? Now that's where, I'm not taking any more questions, just so you know. Okay. I've had a few problems with that here recently. There's been some glitchy stuff, but I'm trying to iron that out. And I think what I'll do, well, I know what the changes that I need to make. All right, so let me just clear. I'm going to use the Star Tarot again because I love the color. This one is just, this deck works with me really well. Watch me say that and be like, blanks. All right, let me go to the next question, okay? And again, thank you all for joining me this Sunday afternoon. I really appreciate your time. All right. All righty, Rue. I want to read on Sharon Sype. She had a really intense question here that I think really needs looking at. So, and she is mod extraordinaire. I hope you're in the house, Sharon, baby. Much love to you, my dear. Always and forever. Oh gosh, I got my own darn name in that. I didn't want to do that. Okay. All right, perfecto. Copy. All right. Oh, okay, here we're going to go to the next question, which is, forgive me, guys, I got some air stuck in my chest, which is, and put up prayers for Sharon, okay, Sharon's family, if you would. Yeah, so that's like Mesa trees. What I will do is usually a day or two before the live, and again, my lives are Thursday and Sunday. Thursdays are at 1 p.m. Pacific time, and of course, Sundays always at 3 p.m. Pacific time. I will leave a post in the community tab area, and I'm going to get, oh yeah, I've got to get to you. I've got to get to you, bad boy Rob. Sorry, the love. I'm going to do that real quick. But anyway, that's where you will look for a post that says this is the post. And there will be, usually I try to stick a picture up on it so you kind of, so it stands out. I wanted to look at Bad Boy Rob's love life, and then I'm going to jump to Sharon's. All right. Whew. And I just want to say thank you, Grass Grower, for your little special gift. That was so sweet. Deeply appreciated. Okay. Bad Boy Rob, love live. Come through for me, ancestors. Come through. And I want Bad Boy's ancestors to come through. Let's have some advice. Okay. Can you give us some advice? Okay. Sorry, guys, I'm crunchy. And look, I hate this effect. I'm just like a floating head. Okay. All right. Love life, Bad Boy Rob. What do I need to share? Thank you. Thank you, spiritual mentors. My nose is so itchy. Strength. Standing your ground. Again, I think the message that I got earlier, because it did have the lovers, is about not letting someone kind of invade your space, take over, taking control of things, and this kind of thing. To know you're worthy of love, and you don't need to settle for less. Oh, this is nice. I see an empress. Something makes me feel, I don't know if if you've been married in the past or not, but I see a strong woman. A strong woman. And by that, I mean a strong, loving woman. Wife material, you know? Or someone who has very nurturing qualities, no matter how they identify, okay? Very, very nurturing, loving. I mean, like, this is the type of partner you would want. They're tender, probably like good food. You know, they enjoy life. That feels really positive to me. I don't know if you've met anyone yet. I wouldn't think so with what you were saying. Let me just roll back and see if I can grab. Always getting the King of Pentacles. Okay. Let me just see if it comes up. Right now I'm getting the Queen, the Empress. And it doesn't matter if you're male or female. We all have, you know, male and female energy within us. So it is about being open and receptive to somebody who is much more nurturing to you. Okay. I'm just sorry. I'm just checking in case somebody's made a comment. I'm going to highlight your comment there. Oh, sugar. Well, I can always go back. I'm good. I'm good. All right. So a couple more cards. 10 of Swords. I feel like, yeah, you've gotten the poo end of the deal, like being burned. Really, uh, I've had these experiences. I know what they feel like. You know, it's just like a real kick in the gut. Somebody taking like extraordinarily advantage, protect, potentially of your goodwill. Yeah, you got to drop these people, the takers. Okay, you got to look for a giver. Now, and the Empress is a giver. She is generous. She is loving. And again, it doesn't matter how you identify. The Empress is a type of equality in a person, male or female, or non, binary. This person is a nurturer, is not going to go in there and say, hey, you need to do this. What's wrong with you? Why don't you? This one, is a joy to be around. So there's something I think about a change in maybe the type of people that you allow to come into your sphere as a romantic partner. I think you need someone who is way more nurturing and accepting and fun and enjoys life and isn't such a kind of petty and picky. And we're all picky to a degree, but you know what I'm saying, where it's just like, ugh, this person's draining the life out of me. Cut the takers, look for the givers. That's what I get for you in love. And I think that it's like your guides are like just waiting to get you shifted to a better quality of person. Yeah, you've endured the poopy relationship card, endured people that you felt like you had to please. And so you tried to please them because you're a caring person. And you've been that way for a while. And you know what? This is the Knight of Pentacles. So I don't know. When's your birthday, Rob? Just out of curiosity. Are you an earth sign? Or are they seeing an earth sign coming to you? I'm just curious. Okay, and here we have the Three of Cups and a Queen of Wands. Well, this feels good. This feels like celebrating. I wonder if this Queen of Wands is like a friend that has a party or something, or introduces. Capricorn. Aha. My youngest that just was talking, she's a Cappy. That makes sense. I think this is your Cap. This is you. So, you're a real sweetheart. You just need people that appreciate that. And there are people. You're just not, need to get away from the takers, like I said. And my daughter has the same thing. Very generous. Thank you, Gina. I thought for a minute when I was putting on this eye makeup that I was going to end up looking like a little too heavy, but I got it blended. There was a moment of panic of, I look like a clown. But blending sponges are the stuff, you guys. There's a King of Swords. Let's see here. Who's this dude? She might introduce you to someone. This is a fiery Queen of Wands. She's magnetic. She's got, like, just think Leo, sparkly, warm, charismatic energy. And that's what I'm getting off of these vibes coming in for you, where I'm talking about love. Okay. And then I see this dude like popping in. Okay. A King of Swords with the Ten of Cups. I don't know if this is another friend or whatever, but I just get a sense of, there's a real sense of, there may be friends through these people. They're just more positive. I really feel like they're people you have yet to meet, and you might end up meeting someone through them. I don't know. I feel like there's some kind of celebration, and I don't know if it's like family or for a child or what this is, but it feels like super positive and it's nice energy. And I'm being shown these two people. Oh, yeah, look, Two of Cups. There's something about love and a King of Wands. There could be someone they could introduce you to. I don't know. I think it's super positive. You keep me in the loop, all right? I feel like there's people that you, if you haven't met them already, maybe they're going to have some kind of a event or something. I don't know. But it looks like there's meeting people through there. And it feels really positive. But it's like you just need to change kind of the headset of where you don't accept takers and kind of work on maybe, I don't know if you have, I just feel like you were too willing to put up with somebody else's ridiculousness in the past. And you're too, being too nice to them. So you got to get a little more. You work at a restaurant. Yeah, dealing with the public. I see a lot of people here too. But I feel like you're meeting a lot of different people coming in. And I think it's a better caliber. I can never say that when I'm on camera. I start tripping up on the R. I don't know why. Let's see what else we get. So this looks good. This looks like socializing, enjoying. There's people there. There's a bit of nostalgia with the past. Yeah, and this is maybe the restaurant atmosphere of working with more than one person and maybe meeting people through that avenue, so to speak. Yeah, Ace of Wands and Two of Wands. Ooh, looks like there's a new relationship coming your way, or maybe even where you have to make a choice. Okay, let's see what they want to warn us about or tell us about. Princess of Cups. Feels flirty. But there's the Three of Swords. Maybe this person has recently been hurt. I don't know. Because there is like a heartbreak issue here. Maybe they're two just kind of getting out. There's a Wheel of Fortune. There's a change. I think this is a new relationship. I think you'll meet them once they've just started getting back out again after a really hard breakup. So that's what I got for you, Rob. It's coming. It's on the horizon. So I need that as a reader. I need for people I do readings on to come back and say if they figure it out and they go, oh my God, that's what it was. Please come back and help me by confirming things I get right. Hi, Sharon Lee. So let's get back. I've got to go back to where we once belonged. I always get all over the place sometimes here. Here we go to Sharon Sype's question. Okay. So I've got to reread her question because it was a little difficult for me to understand when I was reading it, but sometimes I multitask too much, you guys. So let me have another look at this. Again, I don't want to look like a floating head. All right, I don't care. Okay, my sister's birthday is today, okay? And her friend from out of town, um, she says her daughter got a house. Okay. 4-year-old and her son got sick, and her husband, this is why I wasn't, heart attack. And now her daughter got heart problems. So she wanted to sage the house, but she doesn't know how. Oh boy. I know all my fellow viewers here have probably done this, but she doesn't know how to say, can you help me out tomorrow? That was, I think, from earlier. So I can help her. Because, yes, many of us have done cleansing work. And if you've done cleansing work, drop it like it's hot in the comments about what you've done. And I'm going to go ahead and blab and say what I do for cleansing. First of all, you have to take into account who's living there, of course, and if people have asthma or breathing problems, and adjust accordingly, because certain fumes, certain smoke, certain things like that can, actually be a little bit overwhelming to other people if it's a strong agent. Like, I can't deal with the scent of sage myself. I use cedar. I love it, like, forever. And it's part of my cultural heritage, so it resonates literally. And I also bring in prayer. I get my guardians, and I ask about, with the guardians of the land. I do readings prior to that. And one of the things, you can have people like join in remotely to help you as well. I'd be more than willing to send remote whatever, cleansing vibes and prayer. But whatever works for you. Some people, again, might use Florida water. They may make their own special oil of frankincense, myrrh. If they have essential oils, I love using that. And I anoint, and I put a cross of, I want the whole, this is my way of saying I want it all covered, is I put a cross and a circle. So it's like, I want every aspect on every level protected. And I will make the sign in the oil above, and what I feel like is every opening, and particularly every window, every door of the house, every place where energy, the chi, thinking on that level. And I bring in spiritual guardians to stand. This is my mental picture that I bring in as I'm doing this, all the directions, and I'm in prayer while I do it. And it's got to come from your heart. You can just say, I ask, for example, my spiritual mentors and my ancestors. I feel like this is going to make you feel like, connected. Because you can think of your strong Italian grandma or whoever, that was always kicking everyone's butt, and get your family on the other side involved, and call upon your ancestors and ask them to help you to clear that area and help to continue to clear the area, because while we're sleeping, they don't need sleep, they can help us. So I post and I ask for spiritual protectors to be at all these openings or wherever I think there could be a portal, and I clear it, and then I bring in blessing energy, light-filled, powerful, like what I imagine for me is intention is everything, okay? And picturing things for me is very critical, and it really has worked. But I picture a very strong, powerful, non-human protector in, like I said, at all the openings that are protecting and not allowing negative crap to come in. So there's a whole thing of like, kind of like when you wash a floor, you sweep it first, and then you get the wet mop. There's things that you do before for me, I clear it by using herbs, things like that, that are known to have the cleansing principle. And then I charge it with much more powerful beings than myself. And I ask them to so kindly, and I give them an offering, uh, you know, to keep charge of the place. Now, Latvians believed, and that's my ethnic, primarily my ethnic background, although I've also got Finnish, probably some Sami people. But judging from my great grandmother, her picture, she looks like she's indigenous of the Finnish, up around that area. But anyways, so they believe that your house has spirits. You need to have good spirits in your house. That you need to have good guardian spirits in your house. So it's very natural to me. It feels very natural to do this. And so when you bring in the power of your ancestors, you can really make that your own, no matter what your ethnic background is, and connect, I think, really well. And just, you know, work on also your connection with them. But seriously, I prepare by doing readings. You can also look at, if you really want to get super, and I think it's worth doing. If you're going to do it, make it strong medicine, so to speak, strong power. Do it when you've got a full moon. Cleansing, you might want to do before with a new moon. You know what? There's all kinds of ways to do that. And part of the fun is the journey of learning how to make it your own. But that is just an example. And I use my hands a lot and I send out energy. I'm initiated in Reiki, so I use that a lot. And I did before I was as well. My family does a lot of laying on it. Like, we're always like touching each other if someone's sick. Like, I always like my head touched, and so there's an example. I hope that is helpful. Don't be shy to email me, Sharon, and I would be more than willing to remotely also send things your friend's way. Okay. I hope that was helpful. Hi, I have my sister friend watching, and we don't see you did it. Did you do it? I just did it now. Oh, you've probably seen it now. Okay. And Beverly S. says, I can't use sage either. Love the smell of cedar. I live among both. Yeah. It was just really kind of like, I had to pay attention. It's like, it really made me like nauseous. And for some people, they can kind of be a little allergic. And it's like, yeah, this just isn't my vibe. And so it's Palo Santo and cedar. I really enjoy those, those two. So I usually use the Palo Santo also to clear, and then come back in with the the cedar. And you know what? Open the windows too. Latvians and a lot of cultures believe, and because it's not so much that, oh yeah, things are going to magically fly out the window, but it is all about intent and about making it more concrete and real to yourself. And that really helps you to, I think, empower your own ritual. I've done things. I have to tell you guys another time. Thank you, Sharon. I hope, and yes, Beverly, thank you guys for telling people to hit the thumbs up. See, even my kitty cat is sneezing. We're both suffering from the all the pollen. It's really temperate here where I live. It's cool. It's always in the 60s usually. So, but it's very chilly usually. But we got a lot of things blooming. Okay. Thank you, Laura Rathbun. Oh, you're welcome. All right. Okay. So now I'm going to take the next question. Okay. That was such a pleasure to answer, Sharon. I hope that was helpful. And again, if you want more, I'm willing to help you guys write one out or kind of, put some more thoughts for you to consider. This next one is going to be, I'm going to go down to Jimmy Dream. I'm just going to kind of do my own magic flow. Okay. Whoop. Come on. I want to paste. Oh, for the love of God. For the love. Oh, here we go. Oh, it's going to be finicky, huh? Here we are. Okay, Jimmy Dream. I really would like to open the skylights, but that's when the bikers are all going to come through town. Oh, my Lord. Okay. So, Jimmy Dream, you're next. All right. Okay. Wanted to know if you could get a quick read if an apparition of a creature that enveloped in smoke. Okay, I'm getting it. That you saw an apparition of a creature that was like enveloped in smoke. It's kind of misty. And why? Why did you see that? I get it. If possible, or just read about the next 3 months. No, I'm going to read on this creature. I have seen an apparition where it was very misty, kind of smoky. It was less than solid. I've also seen solid apparitions, which is kind of unnerving. But anytime they're unnerving. Oh my God, I sound like Elmer Fudd. Anyhow, hi, IT guy. Oh my God, you guys cannot talk. Let's take a look at that. This is for Jimmy Dream. All right, so I want to just kind of dial into you and your guides, and I'm just going to like to respect your privacy on what you don't want read. I like to go through people's guides, and I think it's really respectful. All right. So I'm going to connect, try to. You must have mediumistic abilities, Jimmy. It's very, and the thing is it happened to me as a child, and it happened to me in my teens again. Like I was really, really little, like up to about the age of 7. Then it kind of died out a little bit. And then once I got in adolescence, it kicked way back up, died back down. And then after I had my children, right back up. When I was pregnant with my kids too, I had a lot of heightened, my skills were heightening at that time. And I really do think I'm doing a shift, now I'm getting older, if you know what I mean, and not having certain things. My power is shifting again, and I'm having to learn, which is fine. I love it, but it's always unnerving. I'm telling you, I never go looking for it. It comes to you. It really does. And it always catches, it's like I've said out loud, I cannot believe what I am seeing. Hi, Spirit Whisperer. All right, I love Jimmy's question. And Jimmy, I have mediumistic skills too. Again, dreams, often it comes to me, but sometimes awake, like I was saying, and I never go looking for those. It's just kind of come. Yeah, we have a great community. That's why, I've really kind of just shrugged off worrying about, am I drawing enough people or whatever. I'm drawing enough people for me to deal with, but, that's good enough. But I don't want them trashing my channel the way they've been doing. Somebody said there's been some odd things going on with notifications. I don't know. I'll try to fix it. All right, now I want to get in. I feel like I'm getting closer in there. Jimmy, the apparition you saw. Okay, what do your guides and my guides want us to know about that? Why did you see it? And you wanted to know. Somebody wanted your attention. Well, that's for sure. But maybe let's see why they wanted your attention. Because you definitely got some sort of clairvoyant, mediumistic skill happening there. Why did he see the apparition? Why did he see the apparition? Why did Jimmy see the apparition that was enveloped in smoke? What does it want him to, what does it want to, with regard to him? Why is it showing up to him? Get some coffee again. Ambrosia of the gods. So this is something about security. This is the Four of Pentacles, okay? Something about like physical security. Sorry, my nose is getting drippy, but I am not taking one more antihistamine. And the Tower. Somebody had a loss of security here. It was sudden. They may have died. But I'm telling you, usually when you get the smoky, wispy stuff, it's usually somebody that's been dead a long time. Not always, though. I think it depends on their level of development. Sometimes they say, though, the ones that are more faded, I don't know. The one I saw that was more misty was from the 1800s. This guy. It was an old haunted house I lived in, which I have yet to do. I've got to see if I can interview the lady living there now. And I get the Queen of Swords. I'm feeling like it's a female. Come on, autofocus, you darn thing. Anyway. And an Empress, a mother. This would be a mother, wife. You know, this woman, when you get this card, it's indicative of somebody that had at least been married, or there's something to do with motherhood with this Empress. Also, taking note, because that Four of Pentacles is in the earthly realm. It can be like your physical body, and it can be your bank account. It can be both. But it is in the physical, pertaining to the physical realm. And it's making me think, was this a woman that was killed for some money or something? What is the point of this? The Sun, they did appear to you. So they wanted you to see. I think there's a frustration with those that can't see them, that they're very much there. See if you can look in the reflection of that Two of Swords. There's like this reflective double image. That is not helping. Yeah, that's better. I feel like when I look at these two cards, it's to let you know of the intersecting of realms, the seen and the unseen. That just jumped right up. But what does she want from you? Did you feel like it was, YouTube does what it wants. That's the darn truth. Did you feel, Jimmy, that this was a a feminine energy. Hi, Kath11. Thank you for joining us. And Laura again. Okay. Jimmy, if you can answer, let me know. That'd be helpful. Oh, there it is. You weren't sure. Okay, well, I get a female, very strong-minded female. It's a Queen of Swords. And it is next, when I take it this way, she is, right next to this Mother card, a card that's indicative of possibly being wealthy too. But somebody that was definitely a mother at some point. I don't know if this was somebody that was maybe robbed and killed or something along these lines. But something happened to her very suddenly. It's feeling more and more to me like a possible robbery, like a victim of robbery. She wants justice. She wants balance. She may not know how to move on. Yeah, she went through something really difficult with the Nine of Wands. That's usually like physical abuse. Could have been through domestic violence even. If you, I don't know where you saw this, but if it was in your home, maybe you can find out who previous tenants or owners were. And sometimes it can not just be the house, it might be a few houses down. Sometimes things can occupy kind of a float around a general vicinity, You saw it at the mall located underground. Oh my God. Do you think maybe this was a mother that had been shopping and may have gotten attacked and returning back to her vehicle? Because that's kind of what I'm feeling like here. It felt like someone robbing her. And it was sudden. She was not expecting it. You might want to look, if you can, for, any kind of, now I don't know if this, and I might throw some cards there, if this was a recent past event, if she died like, in recent, times, or if it's been, let's say back earlier, but it's a mall. So the history of the mall. You see 30, oh, you guys are talking about the likes. Thanks. Please hit the thumbs up, you guys. It really does help the channel. I know that YouTube is glitchy, but at least try. I'm going to really be hitting them up again. Their chat help. You're supposed to do a deep and thorough review, but now that I've gotten some names of people that are saying that they've found themselves unsubbed and they had trouble resubbing, I'm going to give them those names. Okay, so the Ace of Cups and the Knight of Wands. This is definitely, that is really powerful energy that comes through here. Very emotional based. I think she needs some healing. I think that we could all send her healing. That's what she really, really needs. So if we can just send her unconditional love, that can help her move forward. That would be good, especially when I get this card. That's the heart chakra, and this is energy and acting on that energy and sending it. That's what I think she really does need. And just kind of like for us to send the elevator down to pick her up, so to speak. and sending her loving, calming energy, because it's a lot of trauma. There could be a part of her that's still kind of fragmented with trauma on that place. Like it could be just residual, but it could be intelligent as well, have some intelligence to it. I think there's an emotive imprint, though. This makes that Ace of Cups, that makes me feel like it's an emotive imprint from her with the event. Hmm. I feel like there's something about a daughter. This makes me a little sad. And I don't know if she was buying her gifts or getting her something like that, but there's, being that I got the mother card um, with this Princess of Cups, and I think she had a daughter. She wants us to acknowledge that. She's very, very like the apple of her eye. Yeah, she misses her, and I'm sure the child missed her. Something was not as it seemed. I don't know. You need to maybe look at a case, if you can, of that at that mall, of maybe somebody being kidnapped. I don't know. But when I get those kinds of dreams, and I get them, Jimmy, about people I don't know, and many times it's pretty heart rendering. But I think I'm kind of called to look into the darker stuff, and that a lot of people don't want to look at. But I think she needs some help, and I think that if you and we all just send some love and just kind of talk to her, through telepathy. It sounds corny, but I'm telling y'all, if you have the ability to see that, they're gonna, what you say back to them, they're gonna receive it. They're gonna do well for it. So honestly, it can't hurt anything anyway. Say prayers, light a candle, some incense for this person, so that part of them is healed and is cleared, so that they don't have that trauma kind of still hooked into the atmosphere. It sounds like a great, yeah, those always creep me out, by an elevator or escalator. Can you think, if you coming out of that, the last thing is you're expecting, like, would be for someone to maybe just pop out and like grab you, put a hand over your mouth? Because that's what I kind of see in my mind. Maybe that's just my own ability to visualize, but sometimes it's more than that. Sometimes I find out, oh, that's actually could have been what happened. Yeah, Sharon. So if you want to hit me up, not a problem. I'd be more than happy to go over more about what I've done that way with my own home and found success with. All right. So keep me in the loop, Jimmy. That I think you have a calling. I really do. You have a calling. And it doesn't have to be real formal or anything, but they just need your help. So just pray for these people when they come to you. Light a candle, put like a shoulder around them, like your arm around them, because you can see them and so many people can't, or they ignore them. And, that would mean the world if it were you. I always think, what if it were you? What if that was your child? Oh, geez. So good karma goes a long way. It really does. And Grassflower was talking about how it really spiritually is important work to help those that have passed on. Okay, just going to shuffle this deck and we're going to get to the next question. And I appreciate you all hanging in here with me on my live on this Sunday. You guys are making my Sunday interesting and a lot of fun. You're very welcome, Jimmy. Keep me. I'm very curious to know if you find out anything. But even if you don't, just light a candle for this person. Use kind of your deepest empathy and ask for St. Michael, whoever it is, maybe you work with, that is a protective, loving spirit that can assist her, just to get over to her ancestors. Okay. Could you read on the collective? Okay, so I guess you're meaning Priscilla. Yeah, I don't like malls either, Miss Kitty. Ugh, really don't. I can't wait to get out of them. The energy in them is, and usually their architecture is crap. The way that the energy flows gets all clogged up and weird. You can feel it. Creepy. Yeah, do look into it, Jimmy. I think you may end up, if you had the dream, you might end up finding information. But if you don't, it doesn't matter. This person obviously needed your help. I believe in what I see, and we'll send that lady and her emotional, imprint, whatever, healing there. Poor thing. Don't leave nobody behind. Okay. So I'm going to read on the collective. It was real. I believe you. I've occasionally, like I've said, I've seen it where it's like you just turn around. It's like, what? Whoa! I can see right through that. Pinch me, my awake. I've had that. I've had both. And again, it's never something that I'm looking for ever. Okay. Gotta work my shoulders, you guys. Okay. So this is for the collective. This is going to be for all of you guys that can see this video or who play it later. And I'm going to give a general, ask for a general bit of reading for the collective. Yeah, Jimmy, it's happened to me since I've been, like I said, little and now. It finds you. Best thing to do is to honor it. Otherwise, it can be really problematic. Damn. Pardon my French. I have got a lot of neck pain today, but I'm good. Okay. All right, spirits. And I asked the Most High, only the highest level of spirits, to please assist us, the spirits of love and truth and wisdom, and who have a good sense of humor. What is the reading for us all? Me included. I don't get to read on myself very often anymore. Too tired. Yeah, that energy's kicking up, you guys. Ron, I'm feeling up the back of the spine thing. I'm getting really warm. I'm also wearing a lot of layers, and my darn windows are shut because of the noise. I'm going to have to make note and just make sure I'm wearing a t-shirt or something without all these layers. Okay. For all of us here and those that will see this, Spirit, what do we have to share? Okay. The Queen of Pentacles. Okay. And the Seven of Cups. This feels like a lot of creative possibilities. And if you're working to make manifest of some creative effort, be it for your career or, pleasure, whatever. Um, this is a need to understand that you have a lot of options, but you need to choose a direction. Just make a choice. Don't leave it just a dream. Okay. We have the Ace of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles again. Pentacles, you guys. We are getting a message about our efforts and regarding our homes, regarding our careers, our families. And I sense, yes, there's a need to avoid confusion by making choices and realizing that you have other options available that you may not be aware of. Ace of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. This looks like almost a new job for someone. And maybe long term, because the Knight of Pentacles is a steady Teddy, goes to work. It's very secure to me. So it's always like kind of a long effect of security and having a job and going and doing it. If it's a creative work, there's new inspiration that's coming, possibly through another artist or someone that you might really find inspiring. Definitely. Again, the Fool. We get the Fool and we get the Ten of Pentacles. It's a new journey. We're being told that we're on a new journey here, and our ancestors are with us. Ten of Pentacles. This is a new cycle that we're ushering in. And sometimes we don't always have awareness of things that are new to us that we're taking a chance in doing. But to me, this is saying make good choices. Try to inform yourself as much as you can, but don't also stay stuck in the mud. Try new things, expand a bit, take a little bit of a risk, and there is support there. I'm seeing with this Ten of Pentacles, I think it's a risk worth taking, especially where income and support of a community are concerned. There's something new and there's a bit of a risk, but we need to move out of our comfort zone. And these efforts will bear opportunities. We have to allow them to kind of marinate, if you will, because they will flower into the opportunities we're doing. The work we're doing now will flower into other opportunities coming to us, down the road after we've, put our work in here. Something opens up, we get more expansive offers that have growth, maybe job-wise, and what we're doing with our creative tasks that we're doing, whether it's a channel or otherwise. Ten of Cups. We get a lot of tens. You notice that? Ten of Pentacles. Where else? The Queen is certainly high there. And, of course, the Knight. And the Nine of Cups. We're going into a cycle, I feel like, where we have a chance to really perfect, I feel like, certain very humane, useful communities. We can create a community like we have here. This is family, so much with family and the people that we allow into our lives. There's a sense of real satisfaction. So if you have an opportunity to expand your horizons, take it, take it, take it. Make yourself aware of the risks so that you know what those are. Make a wise choice with risks. Yes. Hello, Sheila. Glad to see you here. I know. I'm usually just too tired to read them myself by the time I get to it. Here we have the Hierophant and the Two of Cups. This feels like marriage for someone. Looking into weddings, or possibly just a trip to City Hall. Doesn't have to be complicated. But this is something formal, engagement. It can be also a birth coming in for people. This really looks to me, feels like there could be a baby coming, but I feel like there's a marriage in here for somebody here coming up, a wedding. Ace of Swords and Judgment. Wow, we need to, we're getting a lot here for us. And there's a real shift coming, you guys. Real big shift. And we need to take certain intelligent risks and need to be informed of as much as we can about when we're about ready to make a big change in our life. We need to make sure that we are informed as well as we can be. And also be open to adventure. Expand that comfort zone. And that I'm getting for somebody, there is drawing maybe new friendships in, maybe learning a new, what would you call, rituals, learning different aspects of a belief. If you have a system that you're using, but there's an enhancement, there's a huge gift coming for putting this work in right now, this spiritual work, this humane and spiritual work. Ooh, that's good. I like that. All right. I hope that was helpful to you guys. I'll have to play it back later because I don't remember half of what I read. And let's see. All right. All righty, ready. Okay, I'm going to take Athena's question. She is next. Copy. Yes, I was thinking of you, Grass Girl, when I mentioned that. I'm not taking questions right now. I'm sorry for the background noise. Bright smiles, but if there's been a lot of unfairness, I say meditate on that. There's something to definitely be learned from it. Number one, how not to be. But you might ask one of, I don't know if J-Lo's still here, but or if someone here in the comments is willing to pull some cards for you. I have a bunch of questions I have yet to follow, so I'm not taking questions at this time. Okay. All right. Athena. Wants to know, is there something, what is it that she's not seeing right now? What is it that she needs to be aware of? Athena. Hello, Denise A. Yeah, don't let it get you down. You know what? Those kinds of days stink. I'm sorry that you're having that. And you know what the best thing to do is, Bright Smiles? Just say like, well, you know what? That's me for today. I'm going to go to my happy place and just recharge and pray for what is, that people that do unjust things get what they deserve or get what they need in order not to be that way. I'm getting so warm, y'all. And just, you know what, watch something super positive. Don't let the poo in the day take over. Put in some music that you like. Take your power back. Don't let it take your power. Okay. Athena. Grass grower, I wish you would start a channel. All right. I know you're busy. Okay. And also, what I do, Bright Smiles, burn some clearing kind of, or use some kind of whatever you like that's kind of a clearing, like that clears away the yucky. And that can even just like you taking a warm, nice wash with like some sort of botanical, that clears other people's negativity. Okay. What is Athena not seeing? Okay, let's see what we get. The Seven of Pentacles is the need to be patient, um, and know that the efforts that you're putting in kind of ties in with the collective reading, that your efforts will manifest down the road. It's there's a cycle of time uh, that you sometimes you got to recognize that you've done all you can do, and then you just have to allow time to do its part and to see how your efforts bear fruit. But it's calling for patience, Gathina, because you might feel like things right now are futile, like you're just blocked. And people, this can also be like a bully card, where people are rude, or it just, as as Bright Smile says, was so unfair. Um, it's about being patient. So this very hopeful message, and it's saying you got to be patient. Um, you might feel flustered and frustrated, and like things are futile right now, but it needs just a little more time to gel and bloom the efforts that you've been putting in. Yeah, this is a time of where, again, Gathina, of where things don't seem to be happening, but they are. It's just on a level that is kind of on the unseen side. And it will, manifest in the earthly realm, because it's not like you have not been putting the effort in. It shows the work here. Now you have to allow the fruit to mature and to show and mature and ripen, and then you can harvest. Yeah. And so it's about being patient. There will be celebration. There will be a harvest of your efforts. They will bear out. Whatever it is that you're trying to work on in your life, you just have to be patient with yourself. Um, there's time that is needed. And just to look within and understand that it's coming. Yeah. Two of Pentacles, lots of twos here. Takes time. And there is real inspiration here with this work. So there's hope. There's hope. And that's the message. Okay. All right. Let's go. All right. To the next one. Okay. I'm going to do Beverly S, and then I'm going to bounce up and take Tyler's. I'll get you guys in. I'll do that. Okay. Okay, so Beverly is confused about moving. Boy, you and me both. What direction does Spirit want me to take? Do you mean like compass direction? Like north, southeast, west? Or do you mean like the work that you're called to do? I'll give you a moment. Beverly S. Okay, I'm going to read on Beverly S. And, oh, there you are. I'm pulled into places. Okay. Let's see, Beverly S. What is the direction to move in? I thought that was at 2 different places. Okay. Can you show us which of the 2 places might be the best choice for Beverly? Give us some kind of a clue by indicating so that she'll understand, hopefully, which of the 2 places would be the better of the 2. So I appreciate our guides' work, and I'm asking them to assist me to read accurately and clearly on this. Okay. You get the 8 of Wands. The movement, literally a card of movement, is a fiery south. The direction with the direction is, it would be south. I don't know if that makes any sense to you. A southerly direction with wands. Okay. And 3 of Cups. You'll be happy there. That's, to me, like, does that make any sense? The Hierophant. Let's see. And 2 of Wands. Yeah, so there's your choices. There's a place, I feel like, that has more traditional, something about that you have with the Hierophant. And they're putting the choice back in your pocket. But the Sun, I feel like it's whatever is warmer. I'm getting heat and warmth with this choice. And again, it's important you make this decision. But I think it's showing that with the more cards that I'm pulling are cards that have wands or show the sun. So I think whatever is sunnier or maybe warmer, moving would be the other direction instead of staying put. Yeah, I think you need to move because right away you're getting the 8 of Wands, which says movement, move, go, and you'll be happier. So rather than maybe the more traditional aspect of staying stuck where you are. And so there's more clarity where this decision is concerned for you. It's saying go. Queen of Swords and 3 of Swords. There's some fear maybe, but I feel like there is some long-term healing from oppressive environment that is needed. Okay? So I think that's why it's important to maybe shift. If you're finding that there was something oppressive kind of in where you're at and you're not liking it, the first card I drew for you was to go. So I think I'm going to stick with that. It's saying go, not stay. All right. I hope that was helpful, Beverly. Okay. All right. Tyler. And then we have, let me see, I have to kind of scroll up a little bit. Then we have 50 Shades of Purple, Miss Erica, DJ, Leslie King. All right. And that will be just, we'll probably go over 2 hours just a bit, but you're welcome, Beverly. Thank you, Rhonda Rue. I like your name. It's so cute. Okay, so let's take a look. Tyler, you met your twin flame, huh? A few nights ago, and got to see him for the first time in a while. What does he think of me now that he's seen me? All right. All right, Tyler. Let's see. So let me just shift gears. Tyler's twin flame. He's in a new area. And what does this person, that twin flame of Tyler, think of him now that he's seen him? Huh, looks like he's happy. 9 of Cups. This is contentment, feeling comfortable, pleased, very pleased. I mean, it's just one card away from being the 10, you know, 1 cup away from being the 10 of Cups. And look, very happy. There's a sense of celebration, party, really peppy, you know that feeling when you meet somebody and you kind of get that rush. That's what I just got, that sense of that rush, you know, kind of the butterflies. Literally, look, butterflies. I was just going to say the butterflies in his stomach, and there's butterflies above these cups. Inspired and hopeful. But I think they've been through a very difficult time, maybe depression with the 4 of Cups, or boredom, maybe both. Also just not feeling connected to maybe other people, you know. So I think he's hopeful that this would be somebody that you are someone that he could get to know better. Not a King of Cups. And you get the 7 of Swords. Again, though, you need to be careful, again, of people not giving you complete truth. There is some deceit here. Something is not exactly as it seems. I got this when the person took your stuff that one time, too. This is about security of your things again, and your personal security. And a sense of heaviness with the 10 of Wands. So guard, this could be, I think this is an extra message, maybe not necessarily in connection to him, but again, where your personal items are concerned, make sure they are secure. Make sure you know very clearly with whom you're putting trust or security in, because again, this could be a difficult lesson of 10 of Wands. So just be mindful of your personal security, money, valuables. 8 of Cups. You don't want to be negligent, or just sometimes when we in public. Ooh, you know what? That's making me feel like somebody could try to pickpocket or something. Make sure your bags are all zipped up and not carrying too much, something that's too valuable. Okay, I mean that. Four of Swords, peace of mind, peace. Otherwise, it can be a real problem with feeling like something is really having a hard time to get something, like somebody was, again, a bit of a user. So be careful, be careful, be careful. He may not be, I don't know, is this that he's not who you think? Let me know, because just be careful, okay? This person that you met, I don't know. This could also be an issue separate of that, whatever the case may be, because I don't know. Secure your stuff and don't perhaps just be too trusting of people yet. Make them prove it. And definitely be careful again with your baggage, your backpacks. If you're going on the subway there in New York, I just feel like you could get pickpocketed. Somebody could look to do that, and it could really be a pain in the butt, because you would need to go and get more kind of formal help. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. So I just want to give you that warning. All right. All right. Hope that's helpful, Tyler. Keep me informed, please. Okay, you guys, let's go to the next one. All right. I'm going to grab 50 Shades of Purple Against Bullying. My daughter's being a smarty pants over here.
No.
Love you too. Good. I'm glad, Tyler, but just make sure that you, hello, Laura Carlson. Just make sure that your items are secure and that you're not being too trusting of people, because, you know, they might take advantage. So be super careful, especially if they know that you're new, you know? All right. We got another romantic. We have a lot of romantic romances in the air. We have a lot of questions about romance. So 50 Shades of Purple Against Bullying wants to know, I'd love to know if you can see whether I'll be connecting with a romantic partner within the next 6 months. Let me just do a little weight shift, you guys. Okay. I'm going to put my foot out that way. Sorry, I don't mean to make the camera rock. All right. I'm going to dial into 50 Shades of Purple Against Bullying. Ooh. I am really warm. I'm sorry. This is going to be a little bit noisy. I got to get some, hopefully some of that fog, cold air will blow down in on me. I am like starting to perspire. I really think it is that chi, that kind of that rising of energy that goes up. Oh my goodness. It's not a hot flash. I'm not having those anymore. Only when I read. Okay. So let's look at 50 Shades of Purple Against Bullying and romance. Do we see some romance coming in within the next 6 months for them? And again, I'm going to ask my spiritual mentors and theirs to assist me to read accurately and clearly. I swear, you guys, next live, you're going to see me in a tank top. You know how I get this hot. Usually I'm somebody that's running on the cooler side. All right. So I see the 9 of Swords. You have a lot of worry or concern, possible anxiety and insomnia. around this, maybe this issue. Yeah, Empress. Okay. So just, I feel like there's a need for some self TLC there. Don't worry about it too much. Let it go. Oh, Emperor and Five of Wands, though. I see that there's, interestingly enough, you know, I'm shown what should be like man and wife, um, or Empress, the Emperor, you know, and I'm shown fighting. I'm shown arguing. And this may have been, I don't know if it was a past issue or something that you're worried about repeating, maybe. I'm not sure. But it comes up like a worry. I don't know if she's here or not. 50 Shades of Purple. And let me just see. Recognition, success, overcoming obstacles with help. I think that maybe it would be helpful to make sure that you might have already had that, but there looks like you get 2 6s. So I feel like there's some assistance that's given to do with where doubts are concerned, or there's competition. There's definitely somebody out there for you, but I'm feeling like this is your own thoughts that you have to battle against with regarding to finding someone. It's kind of your own, you're tripping yourself up with worrying. I feel like you're fighting yourself, but you need to give the part of yourself that says, yes, it's possible. And that working on prayer, drawing that person to you, because I see that happening, that being the one that works. Okay. And not to, again, not to let negative self-talk, thank you, grass grower, not to allow any kind of negative self-talk take you down. I feel like the energy needs to be lifted up, where you're not worried of scarcity, where a partner is concerned, and just knowing, and that asking the universe to bring that person in, bring them in. I did that for about 3 years before I met my husband. It can take a while, but I feel like it made a difference. I do. And what I did was I kept, and I want to do it again, like a positive aspirations journal every day where I wrote. And I swear it makes a difference. You got to change out a lot of stuff. Hi, Bright Smiles. That's fine. No worries. Thank you for stepping back in. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Yes. And I see then having very positive going out and meeting new people. That's a cycle that is coming up. This is socializing and new people. That is coming into your life in the future. 10 of Swords, a very difficult time would be ending, where like I've said, again, where there is a draining relationship with takers. This is a new turning over, like a new leaf, and letting that go. There's a new beginning, and it's putting to bed a very unsatisfactory, to say the least, time where relationships were concerned. So there's new relationships coming in, new people. Yes, you will overcome past obstacles. It looks successful. And it's about confidence. So working on your self-confidence as well, and just making sure you've, enjoying your life with or without someone, that is going to draw this person to you. Your confidence, your sense of ease, and your efforts, So I get yes. But just do that little bit of work with the self-talk. or within concern to being like afraid of that fear, you know. Don't There's a lot of people in the world, and there's certainly no reason why you couldn't meet the person that would be a great romantic partner for you. And I see it coming. So please, please, 50 Shades of Purple, if you see this, keep us in the loop and let us know how things go. All right, now I'm going to go on to Miss Erica. Miss Beautiful Erica. Hello, lady. How are you? And we have then just two more readings, two more questions, and we'll be done for this live. Okay, Miss Erica, this is your question. You want to know when you will find the person that you want to spend the rest of your life with. Sorry, guys. Little lipstick there. I'm wanting to settle down and have a family, but I've not had anyone. I got you. That any luck and love. Thank you for all you do, Blackcat Tarot. Oh, thank you, Miss Erica. Okay, Miss Erica, let's look and see. You guys, I gotta get some lip gloss on too. And a sip of coffee. Oh, yes, sirree. Again, I want to thank you all that are hanging out here with me on your Sunday. And to each and every one of you, I did do a reading for the collective earlier, so you might want to play this back. It's meant for anyone who sees the video or that was here during this live. Oh, I'm glad you're doing great. Really, I am. You know, a lot of people are having a hard time. Okay, let's see what. And again, I hate that when lipstick kind of like does not go the way it's supposed to. Nice lipstick, but Sorry, guys. You know how it is. All right. Let's go. Erica. And Mr. or, to be fair, I don't know the kind of partner that you desire, but let's take a look. Somebody good, please. For Miss Erica. And what does Miss Erica need to know about love and a partner? You know, what might be helpful? Just want to dial in. Sorry, guys. Let me drop something. All right. Miss Erica and love. Guys, what do you have for Miss Erica and love? What do you recommend? We know. Is it coming her way? Yet. If not, when? Thank you. The dog next door. Okay. 4 of Cups. Okay, this is a sense of not feeling connected. Again, that can kind of like, it's boring. Yeah, I'm sure that if you've been wanting, I get this sense of like, as you were saying, that you're ready for something more meaningful now. And I think that this is probably the boredom with the 3 of Cups, which is typically like partying, carrying on. So it could harken back to this kind of a state in your life. Crossing you is the Chariot. And this is about overcoming obstacles, moving forward. Now, this is a little bit of a challenge right now. And I'm sure COVID is kind of stifling to a lot of people meeting folks, you know? Ace of Wands. So this to me would be the start of a new romantic, relationship where there's chemistry. And this is the basis of the reading, so that's tracking. Okay. Crowning is the devil. It's the an oppressive atmosphere. Okay. This is usually toxicity of some kind, or bad habits, bad coping mechanisms. We all have them, you know, and judgment recently here. I don't know if somebody really recently, as far as relationships have gone, have been very like liars, cheaters, this kind of thing. And so you're ready for somebody that's not like that. That isn't just out there for the good times, you know, not just out there to party. It has more substance to them and not in the way of bad habits. King of Wands is in the near future for you. And he's kind of falling around that Devil card and that Ace of Wands. It's highly sexually charged energy. But I don't know if he is the one that would be like lasting material or if this is the one for you. But I get a feeling actually now that I look down at this and I see judgment over here at the recent past and the King of Wands like in the near future. I'm wondering, is this going to be someone, this man, someone that you're going to meet in the near future and you're just going to know? Because I'm kind of also possibly getting that here. Like there's real chemistry. It's like practically smoking. He's coming in your near future. And I don't know, with the Chariot, this could be getting out, going somewhere, maybe going to a different area. I'm not sure. However, he's coming in. And I do feel like he's attached to that devil energy at the crown, which could just be like he's smoking hot. I don't know. And down at the bottom, we have that Ace of Wands, which is talking about the sexual chemistry. But again, it has to have something that's going to be lasting. And it makes me think maybe it does, but it also has a lot of insane chemistry with the recent past of judgment, where you make a real change. Yeah, this is really hard with the Five of Pentacles. This is to me also dealing with having dealt with also issues where your own esteem is concerned. Also with this card, the Five of Pentacles, it makes me feel like it's COVID, you know, putting a kibosh on a lot of people getting to meet each other. Yeah, the Three of Swords is in the environment. Feels like cheating, like someone's been cheating. Or this is also could be the illness of COVID in the environment, because I did get two cards here that deal with, looks like to me, COVID, my COVID cards. Hopes and fears, you've got the Six of Cups. There's a sense of nostalgia. Yeah, I think that you're going to be meeting the one that you're going to settle down with and marry. In the relatively near future, you get a King of Wands. So you should have some good chemistry. And he's showing up in the near future. So let me know if you end up meeting someone that has a kind of a, they may even be a fire sign. They don't have to be, but that is what it would indicate. Oh my God. Thank you, Aries Rainbow Child. Thank you so much for your donation. I hope that was helpful, Miss Erica. It looks good. Looks like it's coming. So let's see, Leslie King. No, let's see. Do I have I have D here. And D's wanting to know about a romantic connection this year. Okay, so we'll take a look. Lots of love questions. And then Leslie. All right. You have it. It's really clear. It looked very clear to me. And it's in your near future. So if you meet a guy that's a fire sign or has a fire sign that's in his like ascendant, let me know. I think you're going to like, that's the dude I want to marry. There's going to be something, you're going to feel something when you look at this guy. It's just going to be like click, click. There is going to be like, you know, steam in a good way. And again, I want to thank you very much, Aries Rainbow Child, for your generous donation. Thank you. Okay. So now we're going to look at Dee's question. And we have one more question after this. We're really close on hitting it on the nose. But I imagine we would probably go to half an hour maybe here. So the romantic connection for Dee. And she would like some details about the man that would be coming into her life, or the nature, something about the relationship maybe even. Again, I want to thank those of you that have stayed with me, and I appreciate that. And, I understand if, since I'm getting toward the end of the live, if you're needing to go on and do other things, but I just want to make sure everybody knows I'm very appreciative of your coming here today and spending this time with me. Thank you so much. Your questions help me grow as a reader, and I really appreciate that opportunity. Oh, please hit the thumbs up if you haven't, and do share it with like-minded people. Thank you. Okay. D. Romance guides, it's in the air. What do we have for D? She wants to know about, what was the time frame? This year. Is there a romantic relationship coming in that's significant this year for her? And I ask my guides and hers. You can tell my voice is getting a little to help me to read accurately and clearly. D. Romance this year, the relationship this year coming. Is love coming her way? Well, this card speaks about needing to, again, make sure that you're not holding yourself back in certain ways from meeting people. I know COVID, again, is difficult, but this is sometimes, again, things that we're not really aware that we're doing. So just take a look at that. So that's covering you. There's kind of a restrictive situation covering you right now with regard to that. And yeah, you've got some restriction. You need to look at something from another perspective. Okay. Don't you just love it? But this is important, because I think before you can get to that, this is something that you need to do. Seeing something from I think you're restricting yourself to the kind of people that you could bring into your life. Okay. And so there's a little bit of a need to broaden your perspective. Okay. And that has to do with also, you're being given this time where you have this restriction, because there's some things that need to shift with your perspective and concern before you can meet this person. Okay. And you'll understand it more after you meet them. Yes, Ron does have a channel. Thank you, Priscilla Zacchaeus. Bless you. Thank you, Denise. Princess of Cups. More fun. This is a lightening up. And the 10 of Swords. Yeah, so you need to be more comfortable, I think. There's a heaviness that needs to be let go of, and just surrendering to what you can't control, okay? Not getting yourself caught and agonizing over this little detail, that little detail about how you appear or whatnot. Just becoming more comfortable within and of yourself. And again, I feel like there's a lightening up of some energy with regard to your own, how you view yourself. Yeah, we're getting the devil. And again, this can be a bad habit, a bad coping mechanism that you know may be doing that you're not aware of. And there's just a need to look at that. It can be the negative habit, like I said, of where we tear ourselves down in some way or say, oh, we'll never be able to get somebody like that because blah, 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 blah. You know, it's like, stop it. You're oppressing yourself. Let it go. Yes, you need to like embrace your empowerment. So also maybe changing the type of people that you're around as well. A different crowd can bring in a different person. I see the Three of Wands. Yes, this person is there for you and they're coming in your future, but you got to do this work first, this work on the self. And that's what you've got for this period right now, of inner reflection and shifting, getting a more kind of objective perspective and less like so deep, like tunnel vision. I have to kind of do that with myself where I pull back and I go, oh, that's what I was missing. It's just a need to pull back. Yeah. And I see this person will be coming into your future. Yes, Nine of Cups and the King of Wands. You also get someone that you're going to meet. There is someone there for you. But it's saying, deal with these issues right now that you have at present where you kind of need to shift and work on changing your perspective. It has a lot to do with thought, self thoughts, and things that you just baggage that you just need to clear. And your energy needs to lighten. And I see it doing that. And also maybe a new crowd of people or a different, quite possibly also source that you're using to meet people with. This, you know, could be some sort of a dating channel or something. I don't know. Dating site. But I see he's there. That's crazy. I have them too. You know, we know what they are and what we need to do. And it's just like, you know, sometimes we have a lot of shame where certain things are associated and we need to let it go. Things like that that hold us back. Okay. And now for our very last question. Thank you, Leslie Sype. Not Leslie Sype. I'm sorry, Leslie King and Sharon Sype. I don't know. My brain. See, I'm about ready to need a little break for sure. Eat some granola after this. Okay. So this is for Leslie King. Wants to know about getting their house painted and repairs done, and the dog. If the dog's okay. Yeah, I think a lot of us, you know, we're all works in progress. You know, we're all works in progress, and I think we treat ourselves the worst. We talk to ourselves in the way that we would never, ever talk to a friend, you know, or a family member that was feeling, you know, like, hey, I'd like to meet somebody, you know. We often are like, oh, saying stuff. So that's what we kind of need to catch. And I've done it a lot myself. And it's like, I caught myself doing it today. And I thought, I got to stop that. That is not good for me. There's nothing in that for me. I got to stop that. So, you know, you're not alone. And what's great is that every day is a new day. Permission to fall on your face and get back up again. We just got to try and learn from it as much as we can. Sometimes we have to hit our face on the ground a couple of times. Okay, let's look at Leslie. Leslie's in Australia. So hopefully they will get to watch this later. I think, what time is it there? Probably morning time the next day. Okay, Leslie's house needs repairs done and painting. Is that going to open up for them? And I want to look at the well-being of Leslie's dog. I want to look at the health of the doggy. Leslie King's dog. and the painting and repairs to the home with Leslie King there in Australia. I love when people share where they're, the general area. I don't want anyone revealing their, address or anything, but I like to know where people are tuning in from. It's really fun. Leslie's in Australia. So let's see what we've got. House repairs, and this is what I need to do. House repairs and paint and then move. So let's see what we get for Leslie King. I'm my own worst enemy. I really am. I say the meanest stuff. That's why I'm telling you guys. I know I do it. I presume other people do too. It's a terrible habit. And it does nothing for you. It doesn't make you change. It just brings you down and makes you feel horrible. Not good. Leslie King. Okay, let's see what the cards are going to show us for Leslie King. Thank you for subbing to Ron's channel, Aries Rainbow Child. You'll really enjoy him. He is so much fun. And there's a lot of us that come on his channel and goof around and, we need to get these guys so that they can get their community tab page. So we got to get these guys up to 1,000. Okay. Leslie King. Well, I see that it's been a real difficult time. We've got the Empress, and this is making me feel like it's the house, trying to get this done, given the house, getting the house its TLC. Let's see what we get as well. The King of Cups and the Queen of Wands. I am feeling that in the near future, the painting and the repairs will occur. There's activity, and I think the painting, this is decorating. I feel creative energy connected to one's home. 5 of Wands, the Lovers. It can be a hassle where choices are going to be involved in with repairs and what do you want to choose, what colors you want to go by, that kind of thing. Maybe also some hiccups with somebody picks up the wrong paint or the color isn't in, or, these kind of little hiccups where you have to go with another choice. So make sure that you have more than one choice picked, I feel like a fallback, in case there's a problem. 6 of Cups. This is a bit of nostalgia, can be children. Maybe it's the dog, the Star. I don't know, maybe the house will have a more nostalgic look. I'm not sure. But I think it's going to be really beautiful. It's going to be stunning. With that star, it's going to stand out. The dog ate. And then I see moving. There's peace of mind and moving. With the 4 of Swords and the 6 of Swords. Moving into a better direction, things going better. There's clarity here with the Ace of Swords that you have gotten rid of a great big headache. It's taken care of, it's over with. You've gotten that done. New cycle in life. Don't be worrying excessively about everything. There's only certain things you can do. You have to let go of some things, and it's okay to let go. Queen of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. I just see really positive, and a Queen of Cups and bigger. So if this is, if we're looking at the dog, if the dog is older, I feel like the family, you, the dog, everybody there looks good. We have a beautiful, vibrant Queen of Wands. And though she has, Queen of Pentacles. Does she have a dog there? There's a bear. But she has a lot of, little creatures. And this makes that feeling too with me. I always feel like, they're part of the family. I see what looks like to be, it looks like you could be really worried, but I see that there is some sort of, to me, I see revitalization of energy. Um, Maybe just needing to have different food, if there's some lethargy or something, because I'm getting nourishment with the Ten of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. But I see this energy moving up. Yeah, peppy. So that's the Knight of Swords and the Magician. So I think it's just about manifesting. It's also talking about creative visualization. Leslie should be doing that. He'd be very good at manifesting what he needs. I'm not sure, to be honest. So if I'm getting your what you identify as wrong, sorry. Okay. Yeah. So I'm just finished now, IT guy. I'm done, y'all. So I thank you so much for your tuning in with me today. I hope that it was helpful. Just know I have my lives every Thursday at 1 p.m. Pacific time. Thank you, uh, Tiba Bros. Thank you so much. And thank you all for joining me. And I'm also here, like I said, on Sundays at 3. So just leave your questions, like I said, the day or two before on the appropriate post in the community tab. And I'll see you next time. Also, this week, just a heads up, this Tuesday, I will be with the Nasty Women. Yes, I'll be visiting them. And I'll make sure that I put a reminder. Thank you guys so much. I am sending you out, all of you, no matter what time you see this, with some Reiki. Just accept it. That's all you have to do. And know that you're loved and you're cared about. All right? Thank you so much, you guys. You make this fun. Take care. Bye.